What's up, guys? Brandon here, and I am back with another action figure review. I know it's been a while. I've been patient. I've been waiting. But finally, we got some brand new Avengers Infinity War figures. In front of us, we're taking a look at the basic figures. This is Wave 2 for Infinity War. We've got Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Gamora, Falcon, Iron Spider, and the Hulkbuster. We're going to take a closer look now. I am super excited for these figures. Doctor Strange looks pretty awesome. That is a lot of detail for a basic figure. The back of the packaging. The gimmick with these is they use their Infinity Stones, and they attach to their weapons. Taking a look next. Wow, Scarlet Witch is a really bright looking figure. She looks great. Her box art looks great. And here's the back of the packaging. So I found these at Walmart. They're about $8 or $9. Shout out to my buddy Chandler for letting me borrow the Gamora and the Falcon. And I mean, man, for $9, you really get your money's worth. They're almost 6-inch figures, not quite, but they are very detailed. And I think this is everybody except for perhaps maybe War Machine, and I think Drax. I don't know of any others that are planned for release. Maybe by chance Thanos, a basic Thanos figure. That'd be great. Maybe Bucky, Mantis, Nebula. Those guys would be great. And then, hey, if we could get an Ant-Man too, that'd be awesome. The Hulkbuster is a really heavy one, actually. So I'm really excited to see if this figure maybe might be able to stand with some of my Marvel Legends. All right, we're going to get these figures out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, so we have our figures out of the packaging. Let's take a closer look. First, at Doctor Strange. He is an awesome looking figure. I don't really know how to say this other than the sculpt is incredible. The detail work is incredible, and I am very satisfied to have this guy. I can't wait to see what he looks like next to the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. It's been a while since we got a really good incarnation of Doctor Strange. The Legends figure was good, but I feel like it wasn't as accurate as it could have been. And this being a basic figure, I mean, the detail work is incredible. We do have peg holes at the bottom of the feet, if you can find figure stands. We also have his cape. Really cool looking cape. I love that it stands on its own. And check out the texture. The little tile texture, checker texture, whatever you want to call it. It looks awesome. And then, my goodness, I gotta put this cape on the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. I have never seen such incredible sculpt work on a cape before. So I'm very happy to have Doctor Strange and his cape. Taking a look at articulation for Doctor Strange, we've got movement in the head on a ball joint, up and down, side to side pretty good. Movement at the shoulder, comes out, forward, back. At the elbow, there's a bend and a twist. No wrist articulation of any kind. No waist articulation. And we do get movement in the legs forward and back. Pretty good. And then taking a look at his accessories next. The cape is very easy to put on. It just slides right over, just like that. Nothing to fasten it, so it could probably come loose pretty easy. And then we also have one of these bright, colorful shields. It is a translucent orange. It looks really cool. Again, very similar to the Marvel Legends one, and he just holds on to it very easy, just like that. And what would Doctor Strange be without his Eye of Agamotto? We do have the Infinity Stone, the green one, the Time Stone, and it does actually attach to the shield right in the center, and that's the gimmick with all of these figures. So looks pretty cool. I really like this figure. Not really getting to take a look at the other ones yet. I already kind of feel like he's my favorite out of the bunch. Taking a look next at Scarlet Witch. I gotta say, I really do like the sculpt work, especially on her face. That really, really looks like Elizabeth Olsen, at least to me. So I am very, very satisfied with the sculpt work. The detail on her body is pretty great too. And while it may not be exactly what we see in the movie for the colors, especially her hair, I think it's very bright, it's very vibrant, and it does do this figure a lot of justice. So I'm very, very happy to have this figure. Again, for $9, I think Hasbro knocked it out of the park with the sculpt work. So she looks great. Taking a look at articulation on the Scarlet Witch, movement in the head, it's pretty great. The plastic here is movable. It doesn't hinder her in any way, so that's pretty great. Moves up and down just a little bit. Her arms come out, forward and back. At the elbow, there's a bend and a twist. No wrist articulation. No movement at the waist. We do have movement in the legs, forward, and not really back, just forward. But again, for a basic figure, it looks pretty darn great. Scarlet Witch does come with an accessory. It's this red translucent, I guess, power that she has. Magic power. It looks cool. I guess I'd want to try it on the Marvel Legends figure. Probably do that later. It does fit in her hand. It's a little bit tricky though. So that's how it looks in her hand. Unfortunately, there's no way for her to really hold this for it to look cool without her falling down. It's just a little too heavy. I guess like that would work. But that's about it. She also comes with an Infinity Stone, Vision Stone. It's very sad, but she does come with the stone, and it does attach to her magic power, just like that. So, Scarlet Witch is a great figure. Her accessory, not so great, but overall, if you're going for these figures, if you want to have a full team, she's definitely one you want to pick up, and she looks just like Elizabeth Olsen. Taking a look next at Gamora, she looks fantastic. The sculpt work is remarkable, especially on her face. That looks just like her. Really, really do like it. She is a great looking figure, and I'm very, very happy to have her. Curious. No, I think it's close. Was wondering if the sculpt work could be the same. I'm gonna go with a no. It's close, but it is not the same. I think we are getting original sculpts on all of these figures. And she does look great. I love the purple in her hair. Looks fantastic. Taking a look at Gamora's articulation. Movement in the head on a ball joint, looks up and down. She also has hair just like Scarlet Witch's, in that it is a soft plastic. It does not hinder the hair. Movement in the shoulder, forward, back, comes out. At the elbow, there's a bend and a twist. There's no waist articulation. We do have movement in the hip, forward. There's a peg hole at the bottom of the feet there, and back just a little bit. Overall, pretty great articulation for a basic figure. I like it. Taking a look at her accessories, we got this really cool, awesome silver sword. I wish I had the Legends Gamora, otherwise I'd try this out with her. Unfortunately, I don't. It's all silver, and there's this little peg here for the Infinity Stone. And then we can take a look now and see, does it fit in her hand? I assume that's the way it goes. Yeah, definitely. It does fit. Looks pretty great. Let's twist this around, because I imagine the Infinity Stone. Oh, man. These guys are really hitting us with the feels. This is the Soul Stone. That's what Gamora died for, the Soul Stone. And it's my hope that the Soul Stone is the answer to everything that we're seeking for the next film. It looks a little out of place on her sword, but again, that's just the gimmick. And it definitely looks It looks alright for a basic figure. Overall, though, her sculpt work is incredible. She's definitely one that you need. Absolutely. I don't question it. If you see Gamora, get her. Taking a look next at Falcon. Great figure. I really like the sculpt. Looks very much like Anthony Mackie. I gotta say though, this being my third Falcon figure from the MCU, I really feel like I got the same figure here 3 times over. I got the 12-inch figure, the Legends figure, and now this one. And I don't know, maybe chrome silver, maybe removable goggles. I don't know. And maybe I'm just being hard on this figure because it's the third Falcon figure that I got. I think on its own, not compared to some of the other figures, he looks great. And he's definitely needed if you want to have all the figures in Infinity War. So I really do like that. And I mean, I don't want to undersell him. I mean, the detail work is there. He looks fantastic. So I can definitely appreciate that. For $9, it's pretty great. With the sculpt work, it's good. And then the articulation, movement in the head, he looks up pretty good. And that's pretty important for a Falcon figure because he's going to be flying a lot. And you want to make sure you get that pose correctly. At the arms going up and down, kind of tight there with the elbow. Actually, it's kind of awkward. We're not going to do that. Nothing at the waist, at the hip, forward, not really back. Well, alright, okay, I can level with you just a little bit here, Hasbro. See this silver? That's a great silver. Right here on his forearm. I feel like we need that more throughout the whole figure. Yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for a killer Falcon figure. Please make one soon. That'd be great. My rant aside, on his own, he's a great figure. Taking a look at the accessories, these are the wings. They're curved. I don't think they're warped. Definitely curved. And then this is the back piece that attaches. We'll get to that in a minute. The other wing, exactly the same. This is the piece that attaches to his back. And then, of course, a red Infinity Stone. Once you get all these pieces attached and on him, it looks pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect this, but we do get articulation in the wings, which I am very, very happy to have. While it's not perfect, Hasbro, I see you. And this does look cool. I am a big fan. It looks kind of weird in person. There it is. Maybe now you can see it. The wings are, I don't know. They look a little weird, kind of flimsy like that. But overall, I mean, it is a really, really cool figure. One that I'm really happy to have. The wingspan is actually pretty good. And I really, really do like that they gave us articulation in the wings. I can really value that. Important to know, though, he's a little bit hard to stand with the extra weight on his back. So just take a little extra effort. There it is. All right, lo and behold, standing Falcon. All right, great figure. Definitely one that you're going to need if you're trying to collect them all. If you're just looking to find the best Falcon figure out there, this may not be the one, so hold on. Next is the Iron Spider, the latest incarnation of Spider-Man. I'm very happy to have this figure. I love the gold coloring. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure why, but they skipped the light up eyes on all the figures for Iron Spider, and I'm not sure why. But I mean, man, this figure looks so great. He shouldn't even be here with the rest of these guys. He should be hanging out with the Marvel Legends. He's actually in the right scale for those guys. And we're going to get to that in probably a little bit. But I love this metallic shiny gold. The blue's also pretty great. The red's great too. It really, really does. It does wonders for the sculpt work, actually. It just makes everything much more clear. And I really, really do like this guy. Exactly what we see in the movie. And the best part about this figure probably is his accessories. we'll get to that in just a second. With the articulation first, moving in the head on a ball joint, looks up and down pretty good. Arm comes out, forward, back. At the elbow, there's a bend and a twist. No wrist articulation, no waist articulation. Moving in the hips, forward and back just a little bit. Next, if we take a look at Spider-Man's accessories, we've got this piece. It goes right on his back, just like this. So there's step one. And then we get these golden arms. We get 4 of them. This is what they look like. I'm really excited to have this because our Marvel Legends Spider-Man doesn't get these. And why he doesn't get these, I have no idea. But that's literally what makes the Iron Spider so cool. So let's see. Does it work? Yeah, it does. Pretty darn cool, too. Alright, let's attach the rest here. There's another one. Great. That's 2. And let's see. I wonder if it said some assembly required on the box. There's 3. And I'm guessing. Alright, there's 4. And then we also get a blue Infinity Stone. It's pretty cool. And that attaches to the back. Just like that. Pretty cool. So that's the back side of our Spider-Man. Here's the front side of our Spider-Man. Oh man, what a cool figure. I'm so excited because there is articulation here, you guys. Check this out. They move. So cool. This could be a part of my Spider-Verse collection. It could be a part of yours too. The only downside with this figure that I see is that he's out of scale with the rest of these figures. He's actually in scale with the Marvel Legends pretty well. For these figures, he's just a little bit too big. Man, Spider-Man is a great figure. He's going to be your best buy for $9 if you are going for Legends figures. If you're trying to get everybody in scale for Infinity War, you're probably going to want to find a Homecoming Spider-Man that is really in scale. Alright, we finally made it to the big one, the Hulkbuster. If you're still watching my video, thank you so much. I know it's a lot of figures. You might have just wanted to see this one and you skipped over to it. If you did or if you sat through it, man, boy, I tell you, this is worth it. This is a great figure. The sculpt work is so cool. Fortunately, he's most likely very, very out of scale. He'd be great to go with your 3 3/4 inch figures, though, especially if you have an Iron Man Hall of Armor that's 3 3/4. Oh man, this is going to be the perfect Hulkbuster for you. Boy, I tell you, what a cool, cool looking figure. I'm very happy to have this one. Taking a look at the Hulkbuster articulation, we know Bruce Banner's under there. We just can't remove the helmet. Side to side, pretty good. At the arms, going forward and back. At the elbow, it's pretty good, actually. Very good. There's a twist and a bend. No waist articulation. And moving in the hip forward and back, pretty good. No knee articulation. No movement there. But he's a pretty cool figure nonetheless. Taking a look next at his accessories, it's actually pretty simple. It's this gauntlet looking thing. It just, not really sure what its purpose is other than probably just to help Bruce Banner punch things a little bit harder. There it goes. And then of course we got an Infinity Stone, the one that Star-Lord won in the dance-off. Power Stone. And I think it's a Power Stone. Anyway, it attaches just like that. And it actually looks pretty cool. I gotta say, there's a focus. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. You could definitely set up a fight. I believe that the Hulk that came out for Infinity War, the basic figure Hulk, he may be in scale with this guy, so that would be awesome. Very cool figure. He's worth picking up, definitely. For the size comparison, we got them all. And man, oh man, dude, these guys look awesome. I think Hulk and the Hulkbuster are in scale, out of scale with everybody else. Here's Falcon with his favorite two best buddies. There's Scarlet Witch with her two father figures. There's our Mystic guy with his least favorite metal guy. There's Thor. These guys met up for a little bit in Ragnarok. And then there's Spidey. And here's our Guardians. Really, really need that Drax right about now. And there's Thanos. So these guys, they look pretty awesome. Very, very happy to have them. I really got to get a Black Panther. I got all the legends, and somehow I missed the basic figures. Man. So if this is your goal, if this is your end goal here to get them all, to have them all, they look pretty great together, I gotta say. All right. Next, we compare these figures with their 12-inch counterparts, the Titan Heroes. And I gotta say, they look pretty cool. If your end goal is also to collect all the 12-inch figures and have 6-inch variants, I know some people display them like that. These also look pretty great. Unfortunately, there's no Gamora, no Titan Gamora. Why that would happen, I have no idea. I hope there's another batch of Titans coming out soon, but I haven't heard anything, so don't know. It's also noticeable that one's got gloves and one doesn't for the Doctor Strange counterparts. That red hair is very vibrant on both figures. Falcon's paint looks very similar on both sides. The Spider-Mans, I gotta say, probably look the best. And we can see that our 6-inch Hulkbuster looks to be about correct. I think just period. The sculpt work is great. Compared to our Titan, you'll notice it. The Titan is much skinnier. But these look great together. Definitely worth the pickup for these figures if you don't already have them. Get them. If you haven't seen them yet, stay on the lookout. And for one final size comparison, here is the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange compared to our new figure, our new basic figure. And yes, I did swap the capes. They work perfectly. You swap the capes and you wouldn't even notice that it happened. They look great. I might even keep it like that. Looks so cool. Next, Scarlet Witch. She looks great next to her Marvel Legends counterpart. And this is the Scarlet Witch from Civil War. And you can actually get away with pairing her next to the new Marvel Legends Vision from Infinity War. They actually look great together, the basic figure and that Vision. There's a size comparison. Gamora probably wouldn't work too well with the Legends for Guardians of the Galaxy. She looks a bit too short. But somehow Scarlet Witch is just a little bit taller, and she can blend in well with the Vision. Taking a look next at our Falcons, they're almost the exact same height. Almost. But not quite. And you see what I mean here? Kind of feels like I got two of the same figure. So I'm really hoping for some new paint, some better articulation on wings, something new, something different with the next Falcon figure. I love the character. I love Anthony Mackie, and I think we need a better figure. Next, Spider-Man. Now you can see what's really going on. So this is the Legends Spider-Man. This is our new basic figure, and this is the Homecoming figure. The Homecoming figure accurately depicts the proper size, I think, for a basic figure. Why this figure is so big and out of scale is beyond me, but I'm really happy to have him, and I'll probably just pair him up with my Legends. And then next, the Hulkbuster works really great with your 3 3/4 scale figures. As you can see, he looks great standing next to Iron Man from Iron Man 2. Really great stuff if you got a Hall of Armor going. So there's our final size comparison. These figures look great. Alright, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Please let me know what you think about these in the comments below. Let me know if you're finding these. Again, I found them at Walmart. They're about $9 a piece. Drax, War Machine, not sure what else is out there. If you've heard about any more of these new figures, please let me know in the comments as well. And as always, thanks a ton for watching. You guys are the best. Some of the biggest support I've ever had has come from right here on my channel, right here from you guys, fellow fans just like me. So thank you so much for watching. The likes, subscriptions, the comments, the views. YouTube, you guys are amazing. As always, stay tuned. I've got more coming. We got some new Ant-Man stuff. I'm on the lookout for more Infinity War stuff. If there's anything you'd like reviewed, let me know. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. This is Brandon. Catch you later.